You have to sign in. You have to use your
I
correct
did
name.
sign in.
Your last name is not Erie County. What are you, one of these sovereign citizens?
Demand ID.
I'm asking for your ID.
Well,
Give me your ID.
I'm respectfully, I'm gonna decline going anywhere till you get a supervisor down here. Get your hands off me, man.
No, let's
Get
go.
your cameras on. Get your
Let's go.
cameras on. I'm a free citizen. You don't have a right to do this. People out of a public building.
Well, when you
I'm
make
in his
people
I'm in his
uncomfortable-
public space, guys. Look at this.
Go down the stairs here.
When you make
You're
people
more than welcome to go
uncomfortable-
down the stairs. I'll get out of your way so you can go down the stairs, sir.
Listen, y'all, these kids want to act up in school, want to go to school and embarrass you, want to make like they got no home training. So I told my son, don't go to school embarrassing no more. I take care of you, son. I give you anything you want. I discipline you. But you're going to embarrass me like this? No, so now I'm going to cut his hair.
Oh, I gotta ask you,
With bald head.
Hey, do me a favor, wait for the SWAT guys. Now I saw you were in a restricted area. Now I want your identification. You're not getting it.
Don't embarrass me. I told him, don't embarrass me. No.
Down here, June 24th, down here to perform our First Amendment audit down at the Wyoming County Hall clerk's office, and I believe the sheriff's department's probably down here as well. Let's go take a look at what we can see up in this public space and make sure that we respect our rights to video record in public. Let's check it out, guys. See all our county clerk's offices up in here. It's an interesting mechanism there. The lock's totally removed. Must be electronic. Courts, attorney's office. That would be the court section. So you don't even. County clerk's office.
County clerks?
Yeah.
Just, could you sign in for me?
Yeah, sure. What time we got? Oop, 2 o'clock. We'll go to county clerk treasurer budget for issue.
You going everywhere?
Yeah, we're checking it out.
Okay. What are you recording?
The county building.
Why?
I'm a journalist working on a story on the building and just taking a couple of video of the place and going to the clerks, filing some full requests, and be on my way.
Okay.
Yeah. I signed everything on there. This must be where they do DMV stuff here. Take pictures.
Hey, Dan. Come here. Let me see some ID.
No, thank you, sir.
Your last name's Erie County?
That's what I signed in as. I'm
I
Erie
need
County.
your name or you can leave.
No, thank you, sir.
Yes, that's the rule.
It's a violation of the Fourth Amendment to violate
it's
the
not.
Fourth Amendment.
You have to sign in. You have to use your
I
correct
did
name.
sign in.
Your last name is not Erie County. And show me your ID.
I'm
If
here
it-
working as Erie County.
If your last name is Erie County, then you could stay. Come on,
No,
let's go.
I'm not leaving this. That's ridiculous. It would be a Fourth Amendment violation to ID me to come into a
Okay,
public
well,
building.
we'll go see my sheriff because that's his rules. So let's go. We got to go to the sheriff's office.
Tell him to come down
no,
here.
you're coming with me.
What did I do
You're
wrong?
coming with me.
Why am I
Because
coming
I
with
asked
you?
you to sign in. You didn't sign in.
I did sign in.
Your name is not Dan Erie County.
Sure it is. I'm
Come on.
here as Dan Erie County.
You're let
You
me
can't
see
prove
your
that I'm
ID.
not. You can't prove that I'm not.
Then let me see your ID.
You have no right to get my ID. You don't have a crime. You can't demand ID unless somebody commits a crime in this country. That's a Fourth Amendment violation.
I can ask you for your ID.
Oh, well, thanks for asking. No, thank you, though.
No, you're leaving.
I'm not leaving.
You're leaving.
Are you a sheriff?
Yes, I am.
Or are you a security working here?
I'm a sheriff.
What's your badge number?
Come on.
Is your camera on?
It is not. Let's
You
go.
turn your camera on.
Come on, let's go.
Go where?
I don't know,
Where are
whatever
we going?
he said, let's
Just
go.
because he said something, he doesn't have a lawful order of any sort to give me a lawful command at all.
He
You're
didn't-
not allowed in
he
the
signed
building.
I'm
his-
allowed in the
I
building.
need him to sign his real name.
I did
He put
sign in the
Dan
building.
Erie County. Come on, let's go.
I'm here as Dan, Erie County.
Let's
Well,
go.
that-
I'm
Then-
not leaving.
then
You
let me see
get a
your ID.
supervisor down here. You don't get to get somebody's ID unless they commit a crime. You can't just demand ID.
I'm asking for your ID.
Well,
Give me your ID.
respectfully, I'm going to decline giving you ID
Okay,
because I
then
have
you
not
gotta
committed
leave.
a crime. I don't have to leave. This is public property.
You gotta leave.
This is public property.
You
I'm not
gotta
leaving.
leave. You gotta leave.
The only way I'm leaving if you threaten to arrest me. All right? Under threat of arrest, I will leave, and you will violate the First
Can you get
Amendment
that out of
and the
my
Fourth
face?
Amendment. I'm standing right where I was standing. You approached me, man.
Let's go.
If this is uncomfortable space for you, you can always back up.
Let's
You
go.
can too.
Just so you guys can see how close I am. I'm literally just as close to my face as he is to this camera, giving me a.
Come on.
You don't have a lawful command. Do you understand that? Get a supervisor.
Let's get out.
Get a
Here.
supervisor.
Go sign in.
I did sign in.
You did not.
I did. Show me the law that says I have to sign in a public building and to go in public space. That is a Fourth Amendment violation of the Constitution. Don't you understand that? Did you not, as a sheriff, swear an oath to the Constitution to uphold the Constitution?
I
You
have no
can't
idea what
ID
you're
somebody.
talking about.
That's
Let's
that's
go.
that's the kind of shit we're talking about. This guy is a sheriff. He says he's a sheriff. He's got a badge number here, but he doesn't have no idea what the Constitution, the Fourth Amendment is.
We don't have time to do what
Come on,
you're
Dan.
doing.
Let's
No,
go.
no, I'm
Let's
not
go.
doing anything.
Let's
Do
go.
not
Let's
touch
go.
me. Do not touch me.
Let's go.
I'm not going anywhere until you get a supervisor down here.
Let's-
Get your hands off me, man.
No, let's
Get your
go.
cameras on. Get
Let's
your
go.
cameras on. I'm a free citizen. You don't have a right to do this.
Let's go.
You're gonna regret this.
Good.
Get a supervisor down here.
Let's go.
I'm in a public building. You have no lawful order. I've broke no law. You have no authority over a free moving citizen whatsoever. You have no authority to put your hands on somebody. You just committed a batter.
Good.
Good?
Arrest me.
Yeah, we know there's no accountability for the Blue Line Gang.
Let's go.
The only place I'm going is out of here in handcuffs because you guys have no lawful authority to trespass me from this building without committing a crime. I did sign into your sheet.
Not the right way.
Yeah, well, you can't prove
Why-
that it's not
why
the right
can't you
way.
just be reasonable here?
Why can't you be reasonable?
We are.
You
we're
put your
doing our
hands on
job.
me.
That's right, I did.
You
We
put your
are
hands on
doing
me.
Our job.
It is not your
Our-
job to ID people illegally.
My job.
Did you
is
swear an oath
sit
to the
out
Constitution?
there And I did.
To uphold the Constitution.
That's right.
So my Fourth Amendment violation, you have no authority to ID me. Where's your supervisor? Someone who knows the law, because you guys are so ignorant of the law.
I'm getting a supervisor over here just for you, sir.
You guys are so
Can I
ignorant
see
of the
your
law.
ID?
You are not going to see my ID. I'm not giving up ID
I
unless you.
asked you to
What
sign
crime?
in.
What crime do you suspect
Well,
me
you
of?
lied. 'cause
What
your last
crime
name
did
is
you
not Erie
suspect me
County.
of? How do you know I'm not here working as Erie County?
I didn't.
What if
ask
that's a
who you're
DBA?
working for.
What if that's a
I'm
DBA?
looking for your name.
That's an official DBA, and I'm here
Sign
under the
in
freedom of the
sheet,
press.
The sign-in sheet.
This is the freedom of the press.
This. What press? Show me your press credentials.
What the First Amendment is the freedom of the press, freedom of speech, free
Yep,
religion,
when you're-
and freedom of
when you're
what?
part
The
of
press.
You have to have credentials. Let
Bro,
me
who
see.
gives these
Let me
credentials?
see them.
You don't have. There's no such thing.
No such thing.
No such thing as press credentials.
Okay.
That would be a violation of the First Amendment.
So are you? What's your deal?
I'm here to document my experience. I told you, make some video
Do
recording
you know
inside the
what
building.
people think when you're around recording everything that you're going to
That
come
I'm
back
exercising
here?
my rights?
No, that you're going to come
That's what
back
they
here and
think.
cause problems.
Yeah. How many people come here and video record crimes that they're going to commit?
I don't know.
That'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it? To
We
video
live in-
record
we
a
live in
crime.
crazy times now.
You don't know the Fourth
So
Amendment,
I want you to
and
go.
you call that
I
nonsense?
want you to go sign in for me now.
I did sign in.
You did
Where's the
not.
supervisor? I signed in. You know
You
I
did
signed in.
not.
Show me the law that says I have to sign in and give up my Fourth Amendment rights to come in a public building.
Because I told you to.
Where's the law? You don't have a lawful authority to tell me to leave this building. Don't you understand that?
I can tell you to leave this,
This is
building.
public
it's a county.
property.
It's a county-owned building.
And who owns the county? Who does the county? Who owns this building? The
Do you
people
own the county?
The people own the building.
Who are the people?
The people who sent me down here to come down here and check
What
this building
people?
out.
What people?
And record everything.
What people?
Correct, because that's my constitutional right. First Amendment, freedom of the press, public space.
Why don't you get a
You
job?
guys are going to be educated.
You need to get a real job.
Yeah, say that again. Go ahead, say it again. That's a good thumbnail right there. You need to get a real job. You guys need to get a real job where you, like a police officer, and know the law is what you guys need to do. You guys
You
are
know the
enforcing
law?
feeling.
You know
I
the
know
law?
the law better than you do. You don't even know what the Fourth Amendment is. You just literally called the Fourth Amendment mumble bumble garbage. You don't even know what it is. How did you become a police officer? You know it takes 6 months to become a police officer and 2 years to become a barber? You're proving that fact right now. You guys are pignorant. That's the new term today for you guys is pignorant. You guys are being pignorant to the law. Absolutely pignorant. Where is this supervisor?
I don't know. We can go over to the sheriff's office and we'll get him over there. That's a public building. You're welcome over there.
Am I being detained right now?
No, you're not being detained.
All right, if I'm free to go then.
No, well, you're not going in this building.
Why am I not? I'm in this
Because I
building.
said so.
This is our
Because you didn't
job.
sign in.
I did sign in. You
You're
guys
dead.
put a sign-in
You don't,
sheet.
you're not listening.
You're gonna learn who Erie County is and the Erie County family is. Being pignorant like this used to.
Yeah.
You want to put your hands on a private citizen
I did.
in a public space doing no crime. You have no lawful authority to put your hands on somebody until they break a law. No law is broken here today.
you're breaking
What law
the
did I
law.
break?
Signing in.
What law is it to sign into a public building and give up your Fourth Amendment? What law is that? It doesn't exist. New York just got their public rights laws broken down by the Supreme Court for unconstitutional stuff, and you guys are following up on that, huh? You guys are ridiculous. Please do not impede my traffic. This is illegal detention.
Well, you've
you
creeped
understand
somebody
this-
out upstairs because they hit the panic alarm button.
Curse somebody out upstairs.
No, you creeped somebody out
This
upstairs.
is a First Amendment protected
is?
activity.
What is? Walking
Video
around?
recording in public.
Okay,
being in
then
public
go
space.
outside because the people in here don't want you to.
You know what? It doesn't matter if they want me to or you want me to. I have a right to be here.
Well, you don't have a right
You guys
to
are
go
gonna make
past
prime time, ignorant cops right here. What's your badge number? You
I
want
thought you knew everything.
you want to be a failure to ID too?
I thought you knew everything.
Well, you're a failure at ID. We've asked you for your name and you won't give it to us.
there. What is that? 21. This is an illegal detention. You guys are detaining me from traveling
you
freely
can
to
walk
a
that way.
perfectly public office over here.
Yep.
Do you have a reason
Where is
to
the
be
supervisor?
there?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
It's called freedom, baby. That's what America's all about, freedom.
You
I have
don't
to
have
come
a
down
right-
here to do the Freedom of Information Act, the FOIL.
don't have a
I have
right
the
to be
freedom to
there.
come down here and work on a story of the freedom of the press.
You don't have a right to be down there.
Says who?
You show us the right that you need to be down there.
Excuse me.
Nope.
You keep running into me,
You
sir.
just ran into me.
I'm just trying to travel. You guys are trying to impede my travel.
Well, you're not going past here.
Would you guys put your body cameras on? I want your supervisors to see it firsthand what you guys do. Why do you guys not have your body cameras on? What are these things for? So you can violate people's rights without being on video? I've been video you guys violating my rights the whole time right now.
What right?
You're gonna learn though. You're gonna learn what rights. I love it, dude. You guys are gonna get it.
Is the sheriff over there?
Where is the sheriff and supervisor to come down here and educate you guys on the First Amendment of the Constitution?
I can't wait.
Look at these guys. This is what we pay for. We pay these guys to violate our rights
Yeah, I can-
and not know the law,
The captain.
and they think it's funny that they can just
Captain?
violate the law.
We're over here.
Captain, I need you to come educate your police officers. They're violating my civil rights over here. Look at him. He thinks it's funny, violating people's civil rights. Look at this guy's smile.
Oh, no, this
Oh,
is
they're gonna
Tyler.
regret this. You guys are gonna learn about the Constitution today.
Eric, we need your assistance here with this guy.
Are you a supervisor? Sure, what's up? These guys are violating my First Amendment rights and Fourth Amendment rights. They're impeding my traffic. They're causing illegal detention. They're refusing to put their body cameras on while they're violating my rights. I'm just trying to go to the county clerk's office and
Record.
record my interactions, which is perfectly legal. You need to explain to them the freedom of the press, First Amendment in public
problem is-
places.
He's supposed to sign in. He wrote it. His name is Dan, Erie County. So I stopped him. He already had,
He put his hands on. Tell him to put his hands on me too illegally.
So what's your business today? Did you get it taken care of?
No, this guy put his hands on me. They won't let me go to the county clerk's office. I just want to go to the county clerk's, file some full request. He thinks he can get ID out of somebody without committing a crime. You can't. That's a Fourth Amendment violation. He literally said to me, he doesn't know what the Fourth Amendment is. He thinks it's nonsense. So this is not funny.
Do you have an appointment or what's?
I have no appointment. I'm coming through here, documenting my experience.
And all he wants
filing
to do
some FOIA requests, and I'm done with this illegal detention. You need to educate your deputies here.
So I send you in the right way. Is that something from there?
County clerk's office. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at the county budget, you know, just exercising my constitutional rights to be in public, video record, and these guys are absolutely violating my civil rights
all
right
you
now.
gotta do is go back and sign your
So,
right name and show us
Thank
ID.
you. Thank you for taking care of that. I'm just going to the county clerk's
Hold
office.
on, so, but you gotta sign in, that's their rule.
I did sign in.
Okay, but you didn't use your real name.
I did.
You're,
Show us
I'm
your
here
ID
under the
then.
freedom of press
you're Dan.
as
your name
Dan,
is
of Erie County. That's the name of the press.
What's your last name?
You're not getting my last name. You guys don't get my last name. That's a violation
You're
of the
not
Fourth
coming
Amendment.
in.
Is that not a violation of the Fourth Amendment? Are you the captain?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if they even know Dan from Erie County is coming today.
They don't know I'm coming.
And what would you need at the county clerk's office in Wyoming County if you're from Erie?
I want to file this guy and this lady's. I want to file all their records. I want to file their.
Yeah, you do across next door at the sheriff's office.
Well, I need to see the county budget as well. And am I being detained, sir?
No, but until you sign in, you can't.
Captain, am I being detained? Because these guys are detaining me right now.
You couldn't leave, you can go that way. For
I'm going this way to the county clerk's office. This is illegal detention, Captain.
You're welcome to go that way.
It's still illegal detention. The captain, he needs he knows I'm right. He knows these guys are wrong. I don't know what he thinks he's gonna go in the clerk's office and ask him if I'm allowed in the public office. Are they out of their mind down here? Illegal detention. I'm gonna need some paperwork for this illegal detention too, so you guys better get ready to do some paperwork.
You're free to leave.
Oh, free to leave, free to stay.
that way.
Free to free to go, free to stay. That's the way it works, guys. If I'm not being trespassed because I'm not doing anything illegal, you guys cannot impede my traffic.
Well, you didn't sign in.
I did sign in. Do you understand that?
No, you didn't.
I signed in. And you guys are gonna know very, very, very well. You, especially you. You are gonna know who I am very well by the time this is over, my friend. You too. You pignorant sons of bitches. This is what we pay for, guys. These are the sheriffs down here. They just think they can detain people willy-nilly, ID people on demand, to be inside of a public building.
What are you, one of these sovereign citizen types?
No, I don't have a badge like that. Those are the sovereign citizens. They can violate people's rights and get away with it and have these big stupid smiles on their faces and shit. Yeah, those are the real sovereign. Look at her. She knows that's a sovereign citizen shit. Look at that smile. She can't even hide it. That's real sovereign citizen shit right there. They got the Blue Line Gang Brotherhood going. They're counting on this captain to make a violation of my civil rights, but he knows I'm right. He knows he can't impede me, and he knows he can't ID me to come into a public building without committing a crime. It is not a crime to not put your last name on that paper, especially if I'm down here as a company. First Amendment, freedom of the press.
Let me see your business ID.
You want my
Where's your
tax
company?
ID number?
I want your company.
What do you think you are, the federal
I want
government?
your company ID.
You don't
When
get
the
that.
press comes
You
in
don't
here-
get that. You
When
don't get
when
that.
the-
You don't
listen
get
to
it.
me. When the press comes in here, they provide press credentials. So when you,
Negative.
If you,
Not, who would give out press credentials? Answer me that. Who gives it out? What office in this
anybody
building?
that's ever come in here from the press provides us with their credentials.
They provide you a business card that they made up, and that's that.
No.
Where does an official press credential come from, Smarty? Wait till you see how dumb you look in this video, boy.
We're over here.
Are you a supervisor as well?
That's the sheriff.
That's the sheriff right there.
That's sheriff?
Yeah.
Sheriff. This is the sheriff of the whole county, the actual
Yep.
sheriff?
Why
All
don't you
right,
go talk to
perfect.
him?
Perfect. Y'all say.
Thank you.
Stop that. I'm sorry for.
Sheriff, these deputies are violating my civil rights. Illegal detention. Dude, if they close the door, they're gonna try to block off services, legal detention. This guy thinks the Fourth Amendment, the Constitution is a joke. His whole oath was a real joke is what it really comes down to. Look at this guy. Look right into his eyes. You can look right into his soul. There's nothing there. Total redcoat. Thinks it's funny. Violating people's civil rights.
Are you, sir?
You're the sheriff of the county?
I am.
This deputy and that deputy is violating my civil rights. They are also put their hands on me and assaulted me or battered me unlawfully because they do not have a lawful command to tell me to turn my camera off in this public space. You know that as a sheriff. I'm here to document my experience, and these guys are stopping me, causing illegal detention on my rights.
Doesn't look like you're being detained to me.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Sheriff. Looks like I'm being detained out of the locked. I'm locked out of the county clerk's office. This is a county building.
Yeah, you can go that way.
Business hours are over?
You can go that way.
Is business hours over?
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to the county clerk's office. File some FOIL. Are you refusing me service, Sheriff?
The door's locked.
I had to pause it here for a second so y'all can take a look at this guy's dumb look on his face. The door's locked. Of course it's locked. Just look at it. This is the sheriff, guys. This is where they get it from. The door is locked because they just locked it because of the camera. Straight up. You are violating the First Amendment rights and refusing service down here. That's all I want to know. You say yes?
Why don't we get a hold of the clerk's office and see if they want to see you?
Do the clerks have a choice who they get to see and don't get to see?
So,
When did that law come into
actually,
effect?
they're down there talking to her right now.
I understand, but why is this door locked, Sheriff?
It's locked.
Why?
So,
Sheriff, why is this door locked?
if they're gonna,
If they're going to allow public services to public, what is going on here? You guys are violating my rights.
there's no rights being violated.
There's no rights being violated? I can't go to the county clerk's office because of why?
I'm
Because
sure
of the
you'll be able
camera?
to get there at some point.
When you educate your officers about my First and Fourth Amendment rights, they think they can get ID out of me to come into a public building. Do you agree with that, Sheriff? Sheriff, do you have to show ID to get into this public building? Do you have to show your driver's license?
You have to write your name down there.
I did write my name down there, who I am. So what is the problem? Do you have to show ID to get into this building? That would be a Fourth Amendment violation, correct, Sheriff?
Fourth Amendment?
Fourth Amendment, unlawful search and seizure. You cannot demand ID unless you've been suspected of a crime. Reasonable, articulable suspicion, RAS. You know these things. You're a sheriff.
You're going to be going to, if you want to go to the clerk's office, they're trying to address that right now. Just be a little patient. That's all they're
A
asking.
little patient. I'm being detained out of the office right now.
Nobody's detaining you. You're going around.
So, what is your name, sir?
It's Greg Rudolph.
Greg, you're the sheriff of the county, but you're not willing to admit that it would be a Fourth Amendment violation for them to ID me to get in this building?
No, I'm not going to admit that.
That's perfectly legal here with you, huh? You're gonna eat those words, Sheriff. This door is locked during business hours. You guys are violating rights. You need to unlock this door. You guys are gonna regret locking this door. This is ridiculous. This is a public building and public space. I have every right to be here and record in here. You know when we're gonna get it right? The second visit after you guys take the pounding from the public for violating people's rights. That's when we're gonna get in here. Be patient, guys. That's what the sheriff says. We'll eventually get in here because he knows he can't stop us from getting here. I don't know if they're trying to wait till business hours are over. They're closing the outdoors early. We got Miss Smiles over here violating rights. Captain, what's going on? Is the county clerk's office closed? This is crazy, guys. They're escorting people out a different door so they don't have to unlock this one. Look at these guys. Fools. Absolute fools. So they're gonna lock me out of the public building because of the camera guys. All because of recording. Got the county sheriff down here acting a fool. That's what we know, shit rolls downhill. I'm just getting some photos of the office, what's available in here. I'm just getting some photos of the office and what's available in here, that's all. It's got pamphlets on the wall. Oh, I need this pamphlet.
Are you on probation?
I don't answer questions. I need
If
this
you're not on
pamphlet though.
probation, you have no business being in here.
This is
Go back
publicly.
up
This is
there.
publicly accessible.
This is probation.
Hey, why don't you get the sheriff back here?
I'm not afraid of you.
Do I look like I'm afraid of you? I told you I needed this brochure. Maybe I need one of these. I don't know what this is yet. Oh, this is cool. I need one of these. Yeah. In this public office, this is what's available in the public office. I need one of these. These. When are you guys gonna open the publicly accessible office? Is it back up? What is the office hours down here, ma'am? What are the office hours down here?
Our office hours are, can you back up just a little bit? Because I'm gonna come out and talk to you.
Yeah, go ahead. You're just free to come out.
Are you gonna stand here? Okay. So, my name is Cheryl Ketchum, I'm clerk to the board, and I'm also the county records access officer.
All right.
I understand that you
What are the business hours here?
9 to 5.
Is it past 5 o'clock?
It is not.
Why is this door shut and locked?
I didn't
You
do
didn't sign
that.
in yet. We
Why is
refuse
this door
entry if
locked
you
in?
didn't sign in.
You're gonna refuse me services because I didn't violate my
sign.
Fourth Amendment right?
Sign in.
I did sign in.
You told me your business, which I got right here, your answer, but you gotta sign in.
My answer for
And
what?
she's not gonna drop everything to give you all that. That ain't something you give in 2 minutes.
I mean, the
You
budget
submit
should
the
be
FOIA
available.
request by email or mail.
I need to get back, but if you wanna do a FOIA request, I'm happy to tell you how to do it.
So you don't condone the officers blocking this door off, or you do right now?
I have
Not in the
nothing to
state
do
of-
with
You have
that.
nothing to do with that?
No, I'm the clerk to the board. I'm the legislative board clerk for the county.
All right. Do you understand my constitutional right to be in that office right now and be able to video record in that office?
But, sir, you have to not be so aggressive about what you're
Aggressive?
asking.
These
Yes.
people put their hands on me. I was just simply.
I-
Was I aggressive?
Look,
Was I aggressive
You're
at
acting like
all?
this you were.
I'm gonna
This is
have to-
aggressive?
and-
This is aggressive?
It is kind of aggressive.
What are you, thin-skinned or something? This isn't aggressive. This isn't aggressive at all.
No?
This
So go
isn't
sign
me
in. Let's go
yelling.
sign in. Come on.
Go sign in.
Get your hands off me. What is wrong with you guys?
You're in my space.
I'm in your space?
I'm gonna go back.
This
to
is
the-
your
Backed up
public
to a door
space?
to an office that
This
nobody
is
can
your
get
public
out.
space?
But
It's everybody's.
Exactly. So I have every right to be down in this office, and you know it. Now let me in.
You were given.
Why are you putting your
You were
hands on
given
me?
what you need
You
to
keep
do.
shoving on me.
There you go. FOIA
You're a
request by
captain. What is
email
your
or
badge
mail.
number?
Name right here.
Your name?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a badge number?
WI4.
All right. Is your body camera has been on or is on or what?
Yeah.
I want to get the conversation of you guys talking
Now
down
you'd
there.
have to FOIL over
I'm
that.
gonna get it. Don't you worry.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to know that you didn't mute it or what's the word with that? That was on when you were in there talking, just now.
Muted it over there, yeah.
How convenient. So to get
You
in this,
know, you got your business taken care of. You know how to do it.
no,
You
I haven't
don't
been
do
to
that
the
on
other.
the
I haven't
spot.
been to the other offices yet.
What's your business? You didn't
My
sign in.
business.
Yet.
I did
Let's go
sign
back
in.
and sign in.
I literally did sign in,
Let's go
guys.
back and sign in.
I did sign in.
Let's go back. Dan
When
from
you
Erie
put your,
County. How
yeah,
many
when you
Dans
put your
are in Erie
last, a lot of them. When you put your
You guys are
last name
gonna
on.
trust me. You guys are gonna have no idea how easy it is gonna be to identify me when this story rolls, and they see you guys putting your hands on citizens unconstitutionally, pushing people out of a public building.
Well, when you
I'm in
make
his
people
I'm in his
uncomfortable-
public space, guys. Look at
Trying
this.
to go down the stairs here.
When you make
You're
people
more than welcome to go
uncomfortable-
down the stairs. I'll get out of your way so you can go down the stairs, sir. Are you
go.
are you removing me from this public building?
Is your business done?
No, you
First
guys
off,
haven't.
shouldn't
You
even
guys
been
haven't
passed
impeded
there
me.
because you didn't sign in.
I did sign in.
You did?
Show me the law.
Erie County.
That's their
Show me the law where it says.
That's,
Show me the law where it says I have to fill in my last name and give up my ID to come in this building.
No one asked for ID.
ID. Let's talk about ID. Just giving out your last name is a simple way for them to look up your identity, your ID. To not give out your actual identity card that's nothing. When they say your last name, they could tell you your number on your license just by your last name. Giving up your last name is IDing.
He did ask for ID.
Maybe when
you
Demanded
sign
it.
in.
Demanded it.
When you didn't, when you used a fictitious
And why,
name.
sorry,
could've
why
put-
can't he demand ID? You know, just explain to him. He
Did you sign
laughed
in?
when I said
I'm here
Fourth
'cause you
Amendment.
didn't sign in. Did you sign
He
in?
said Fourth Amendment, and he laughed at me. Would you please explain to this deputy what the Fourth Amendment is?
Yeah.
Will you do that?
He knows what it is.
Apparently not. He just laughed about it.
out.
You're gonna see this video. You're gonna see it. It's gonna get emailed to you. You're gonna get phone calls about it. The phones down here, they're gonna be ringing for days for this
got it.
ignorance.
Done it
This is you know what?
glad
I
I
just
cut
met
my
the
hair last
sheriff.
time.
I just met the sheriff, and you know what they say? Shit rolls downhill, and we can prove it right here, guys. We got a captain, shit captain. We got a shit deputy and a shit sheriff. Trying to ID people, and he thinks it's not a Fourth Amendment violation to ID people without a crime.
No one said crime, but the rule is you sign in.
I
to
did
come
sign
the
in.
residence center.
I abided by your rules. I signed in.
Put a first name.
I put a first name and a company name.
Well,
And you guys are gonna be very well aware of who this is. Look at this guy's gonna lock the door again because he wants to leave.
I don't even know. If
He wants to leave. So he's gonna lock people out of the public building again.
you got
Well,
what you needed.
we're just locking
done?
you out.
No, I'm probably gonna be right here. I'll
got
probably be
some
done
nice
right after you
benches
guys.
over there.
I'll probably
You
be
guys
out of here right
personally
after you
requested
leave.
for
Right after you
people like
leave.
yourself to sit
I'll
in.
be done right after you leave.
Nice, locally made wood benches for there for you.
I got till 5 o'clock to stand here and video record Pignorance.
Well, I guess I do too, because then I'll get some overtime.
Oh man, I love it when the cops say dumb fucking things like that. That's fucking great. I would get overtime to violate this guy's civil rights. Doesn't get better than that, guys. Why don't you guys give me all? Why don't you all stand in a row here? Give me a good thumbnail with a stupid smile of violating people's rights. Say violate, cheese, idiots. What a bunch of idiots.
Sign in, you can come do your business, but you've been given the card.
I did sign in.
No, you didn't.
Hello? What you here for?
And now you've made the staff all uncomfortable. So when you make the staff
My
uncomfortable-
rights don't trump on people's feelings. People's feelings
do.
don't trump rights.
Yeah,
You
they
get
do.
that? You get that, deputy? Do you get that?
Unfortunately, they do.
They do not. I love when you guys say dumb things. You guys are, oh man, you guys are saying such dumb things today. I can't believe I didn't come down here sooner to audit you guys.
So everything you're saying's spot on.
Oh, you wait till you find out how spot on it is.
How am I gonna find out?
Bro, this video is gonna get emailed to you. People are gonna call and request to talk to you.
Who? Who are you?
The
Who are
Erie
you?
County fam, baby. The Erie County fam. Let's go put a last name on the sheet and I'm going to these offices.
Where should I put this?
Baby, that's my last name. You guys got it now.
What's your last name?
Warmus, baby.
What?
Dan Warmus. Out of the way. Pig.
You want to take care of your business?
I'm gonna video record pigs for a while.
There are farms out here.
Hey, no kidding. I got a whole farm in here. How you doing? I'm just taking some photographs in here. I don't need any help. I'm just taking some photographs, what's available, the layout, that's all.
Okay.
Can I get your name?
My name's Gina.
Gina, what do you do here?
Just an index clerk.
All right, cool. Thank you very much. Oh, sweet. We got the records room. I would normally give up my last name. I would have just left and came back the next time, but they're gonna find out who I am. And I want to get in these offices and get you guys some footage anyway, so I'll let you guys take care of that illegal detention and violation of my civil rights down here. Bunch of ignorant police officers. They don't know nothing about the law. Thank you very much.
You just go into a closed door. What do you think this is?
If it was unlocked, it might have been publicly accessible, wouldn't it? The lock makes it unpublicly accessible, so I can't go in there. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know if the office is open or closed?
Guess you can go to any bathroom you want nowadays.
Chambers. County Chambers, oh sweet. This is pretty sweet in here, huh? Nice big old flag. All right, county. Let's learn what the Constitution is, guys. A violation of civil rights to come into a public building and record is a First Amendment protected activity, and not IDing is a Fourth Amendment protected activity. Why in the world did I have to ID to get in this building? Maybe this is an answer that the county executive needs to figure out as he sits in this chair. Is this America or is this Wyoming County? Because in America, we're allowed to do this. This is a little ridiculous that we're up here having to do this, but we need to address the violations of the Constitution going on in this building. So that's the county chambers. And now I get to sit in the executive seat here for a second. Let's see who we got on board here, so we can find out who needs to see this video and see how their county looks compared to other counties doing absolutely constitutionally protected activity.
Sir, this is private offices.
It's publicly accessible.
It is not open to the public.
No?
Nope, I gotta have you leave.
All right, sir. This guy kicked me out of a publicly accessible county chambers. This chambers is publicly accessible. The doors are not locked. There's no signs that say that it's restricted. Once again, after we just had a little fiasco there, we're gonna double down. Public officials down here. Look at them. It's not publicly accessible. We have public information laying out here for people to see. Just before I do
There's
leave,
no meeting.
Did you guys see any
There's no
signs
meeting.
say closed except for
Yeah,
meetings?
it's only open for meetings.
Let's see. Do they say that anywhere? Or is this guy just making shit up? Public. It's like the door doesn't even have locks on it,
It does.
so it's not.
Yeah.
Even,
No,
they can't
there-
even lock people out of this
there's
office.
locks on that one.
And there's locks on there, and if it was locked, it would have been inaccessible,
Move
but it
along.
wasn't. Look at this guy. Thinks he got lawful orders telling me to move along. You're gonna learn a lesson today. Got the carnival down here for the 4th. How you guys doing? I'm just down here getting some photographs of the office, the layout, and that. I don't need any help. You guys just ignore me like I'm not even here. You guys have a nice day.
Can we help you? Are you?
No, it's like I said, I was just working on a story, just getting some photographs inside the building. I don't need any help at all, really.
Okay.
I mean, unless you have the county budget available on request where I could just take a look at it real quick, get some pictures and
It's
be on the way.
online. The adopted budget is online.
Yeah, but isn't the adopted budget something that you can come in here and request on person and you have to give it out, like by law?
If you want to pay for it.
No. To be able to check it out in person right now, if I request it, you need to refurbish it to me by law.
And it's on the website. So
Yeah, but if I'm here in person, I'm saying, and I request it, you have to by law refurbish it.
If I give
right
you
now.
a copy of the adopted budget. and
To look in the office and hand back to you, you don't have to charge me.
I can do that.
All right, perfect. See how this lady said that I have to full request it, but by law, I know the law. I know what I'm doing. Have you figured that out yet? Oh, she's gonna be in there.
You wait right where.
Or I could wait right here. Yeah, I'll just take a couple photos of it and give it right back to you. I'll put it right in that black thing there for you if you
That's
don't mind.
perfect. Absolutely.
Thank you. And see, that's what I'm talking about. This cop here thinks you can just kick people out, do stuff, but there are laws and things that people have to follow. Like this guy here, he's just, get online, it's online. But the law states they have to give it, and when I pin them on it, they know they have to. Although, if I didn't know my rights, they would have just violated it right there, just like this guy tried violating my rights downstairs. He doesn't get it yet. He's gonna get it, guys. You guys are gonna let him know what you think of this action that they are doing down here, but we got the budget right here. We'll just skim through here and take some photos of it. And then we'll see what's up on the third floor around here. Inside of our public building that we pay for. We pay for the security to harass us too. It's insane. It's like the government. They just like to walk on people's rights.
I thought you told me you live in Erie County.
I didn't tell you where I lived at all. I told you the name of my business.
Mm-hmm.
Conference room locked up. This is the break room they got down here. Give me a sip of drink. Some of that Wyoming water. Hope I don't turn into a tyrant drinking that Wyoming water. They got this office locked up down here, probably because of the camera as well. That's where you come pay your property taxes. Some different forms down here. Hey, Captain.
Yo,
If the school was here, was taken over by a active shooter, would you go in or would you wait for the SWAT team?
sure, I'd go in, that's what I get paid for.
You would act like a man, huh? Not like that UD police department in Texas, huh?
I guess.
That's a disgrace, isn't it?
I know it's in Texas, so do you. Right?
Oh yeah, a bunch of yellow line gang members instead of blue line.
Washington, D.C. calling them.
Tell her I said hi. Ignorant. You guys know who I am now, huh? Let's go take some pictures of the personal cars now. You know we're gonna get that body camera footage from that captain. I read the Google reviews about the county down here, about them being, well, I'll let you guys see the reviews in Google about the behavior of the people down here. Yeah, can I get a FOIL request form?
What's that?
A FOIL request form, Freedom of Information Law?
Can't get that at the jail.
This is in the sheriff's office as well?
What's that?
This is in the sheriff's office?
This is the sheriff's office.
Yeah, I'm trying to FOIL request some body camera footage from a sheriff. Would I do that here or in the county building? I believe they told me I had to come here.
Yeah, hang on, okay, I'll find out.
If I get a form, just fill it out and hand it in to you. You the one coming to see me about that FOIL form?
Which form?
FOIL request?
Yeah.
Can I get an officer complaint form as well? I need 2 of them. Actually, I need 3 of them.
Okay. There's those. Sheriff's coming down to talk to you about your request.
He's gonna write it down in person?
Huh? He's coming down to talk to you. That's the one who approves him.
Oh. He's just a steward of public records. He doesn't get to decide whether we get them or not. You know that, right?
You know better than me.
Article 78 can tell you that.
I shouldn't have called in sick that day of the field trip here years ago.
Is that a hit? Is that your professionalism?
Sure.
Sure. We know there's no professionalism down here so far.
No?
I haven't seen it. I mean, actually, you know what? I did see it. It was in the county clerk's office. The first young lady I talked to, perfect public servant. You couldn't ask for something nicer, cordial. She's pretty cool.
Nice person.
How are you again?
I'm doing all right, Sheriff.
Foil?
Yeah. Do you have officer complaint forms?
I do.
Can I get 3 of them?
Sure.
Thank you. This is a 2-piece sheet. Okay.
Any mandate?
Well, this is the first sheriff's office in the local area actually has officer complaint forms. Most sheriff's departments do not, but we're definitely gonna file some complaints on these unlawful procedures and.
Me too.
Can I get a pen?
Yeah, right over there. There's a couple of them by the
Perfect.
civil office.
I think I got this filled out as best I can. I don't think this second page is for you guys, it looks like? All right. I'm requesting official procedure of when officers are supposed to be turning on their body cameras on and off. An official one written up by the sheriff's department, and also his body camera footage.
Okay.
From this day from 2 to 5 I put on there.
Okay.
I will note that my last name is also not on this FOIL request. That is a DBA. My official business that I work under, the freedom of the press, so there's no confusion of, oh, you didn't put your name on there, we're going to deny this FOIL request. So,
Okay.
any denial of that, we'll appeal it and then we'll take it up in court if we have to.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, while we're right here,
I just
maybe
want to
this,
make sure I can read that right. That way I
Auditing.
can respond to you in
auditing Erie County.
auditing Erie. Okay.
That's,
Yep, I'll
that's,
respond to
that's
you
also
by
the name
email.
of the business as well.
Okay.
This first one I put on there, you could probably even tell me this policy right now. When is it the officer supposed to put a body-worn camera on? Is there a written procedure on that? Like when you first have contact, if it seems like it's going to be confrontational, they're supposed to put their body camera on. If I requested 2 officers to put their cameras on as they were assaulting me, is that acceptable that they wouldn't? So that at least you could see that, whether they're guilty of an assault or not, or battery.
Listen, I'll give you the policy. I'll acknowledge the FOIL request. I'll give you the a copy of the policy that's available to you, and we'll move on.
All right.
Okay?
I will fill out these and return these at my leisure. And
Yeah, you'll have my email. You want to return them to me in email too? That's fine too. I'll accept them by
no, that's
email.
cool. I'll make sure I get your email, and so will everybody else who sees this have your email. So you're gonna have a lot of answering to do for today's actions down here. It's pretty raw. Once you find out who I am, you see some of my work, you'll see how badly you failed this audit compared to everybody else in this whole state. You guys are by hand the worst tyrannical officers down there laughing about the Constitution and Fourth Amendment. They think it's a joke, but you guys are gonna find out it's not a very big joke. Because everybody has a right to address their grievances to their government. You know, before I came down here, I read some Google reviews about the behavior down here, and you guys acted just like all the Google reviews. I know you don't give a shit because you get paid anyways, but you know, you're an elected official.
Well, take care of yourself.
You're
all right?
elected, remember that, sir.
You got it. Take care.
So that's the sheriff's office down here. They think it's a big old joke. Illegally identifying me. I told them I was filling out FOIL. It's not like they wouldn't have got my name, figured out who it was. But they got to go out of their way to violate people down here in Wyoming County. It's the Wyoming County building down here. We got 3 officer complaint forms for 3 officers. I don't, expect it to happen much. I mean, the sheriff himself approves of this kind of behavior, and then, they say ship rolls downhill, so you know where they get this behavior from. But this is even better. Boys gonna get some overtime.
Hi, how's it going?
There you go.
Need help with anything?
No, is this your personal car?
No, it's a work car.
Make sure that
Are
inspection
you doing
ain't
one of those
overdue.
audit things?
Yeah, did I just talk to you in there, or you different? You look like the other guy I just talked
I just
to.
heard about him.
You look like the other deputy I was in there just talking to. I thought you were him.
Nah, I just got to work.
Just got to work, huh? Well, stay safe.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, some of these deputies and this captain around here, they need to learn the First Amendment, the freedom of the press. They locked me out of this public building.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for that. This really isn't. I mean, I hope you're a better officer than these other guys are. But yeah, we're down here just taking some photographs in public and holding people accountable. It's part of and there's nothing more American than checks and balances, right?
Yeah, I agree, but you just gotta remember everybody's a little overwhelmed right now.
I didn't go out of my way to overwhelm nobody, But
All right, have a
I'm
nice
gonna get somebody else waiting in here. December. The captain back there is getting ready to leave. I thought that was the other deputy, and maybe it's his brother. But yeah, you probably wouldn't be able to change that quick and get here. I thought that was the other deputy. Maybe that captain's gonna follow me to my car. We'll see. And that's the Wyoming County Courthouse. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'll see you guys in the comment section to get you a few views from the city down here, the town. We're in the town of Warsaw. We'll get you some pictures of that and be on our way. I'll see you guys in the comment section. Make sure they're not gonna try to follow us around here. Wyoming County Government Center. Horrible reviews, guys, and they did not make those reviews look any better today. Let you guys be the judge of that. We got this obelisk down here.
Salvation Army, it looks like. And that's right in front of the building down here. Big monument down here in the middle of the road. Get out of here before I get hit by a car, of course. Warsaw down here is, you know, just like all the rest of these small little towns in a rural area down in New York, little New York down here. Got the old buildings down here, but this is Warsaw. We will have to hit up the Warsaw Town Hall and Police at some time, but county buildings right down there on the other side of the obelisk. And I'll see you guys in the comment section.
Like, we live in a society now where people want to record how they discipline their child. People that might get mad with this video is the people that probably already embarrassed their child. You can discipline your child in their room. Take something away from them. If they act up, well, I'm like, son, you can't play the game.
Your name is not Dan Erie County.
Sure it is.
You need to get a real job.
Yeah.
Real job.
Yeah.
Real job.
Yeah.
Real job.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have called and say that they had a field trip here years